however you want to define what ghosts are, that to me, I did feel haunted by her.
Royal Highness.
Mummy!
Family are all gathered in the drawing room. They are waiting.
3 days. That's it.
Honestly, look, like, I don't know. I'm not somebody who's like, I believe in ghosts, and I'm not the most spiritual person, but if our experience is contained within our own imaginations, which it is, I just thought about her constantly. I mean, whether she was like in the room or not, like something would fall off the table, I'd be like, I mean, she didn't like that take, we should do it again. I felt always like I wanted her to approve. Yeah, I mean, I really carried her with me, even if it was just my idea of her. That in itself is a sort of lingering energy. However you want to define what ghosts are, that to me, I did feel haunted by her.
Mummy, what's happened to make you so sad?
Well, here, in this house, there is no future. Past and the present are the same thing.
It's funny, like in a picture or on the monitor, it was very convincing, but in person, like if I caught myself in the mirror, I'd be like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. There's also a bit of an absurdity to the film. It's really surreal, it kind of leans in. The hair is very big, it never moves. Really, you only see it wet like one time, like it's kind of clearly a wig, but there was something about her that was so iconic and sort of so steadfast in the visual element of her. But yeah, it was a real trip to put on some of those clothes and walk in her shoes, or try to.
Diana, they can't change. You have to change.
You have to be able to do things you hate.
You hate?
There has to be two of you. There's the real one and the one they take pictures of.
Yeah, I've definitely stayed indoors probably more often than I would have had people not been outside trying to take my picture, but I guess the difference is that I still, if I did decide to go outside, I could have done so wearing, you know, tassels and fishnets, and, you know, I could shave my head and run them up. I'm not expected to not lose it. It's just such a different thing to not be able to be real in public. I really could have, I'm allowed to be myself. For many years, she was asked to betray herself deeply and do it with a smile. That I cannot relate to. I can relate to sort of thinking that maybe everyone's watching you all the time. Such different expectations, such different gazes. It's weird as that word sounds.
This is Heart.